Dear diarrhea. Diary full of shit. Yeah, yeah, you beat it off. Just play along. Me, myself, and I, and no one else here. I'm so legit. I just created a a new public folder. It's called "What the Fuck." Buttface. This is Butthead. It just popped up as a short. Go check it out. What the fuck? It made me think of you for obvious reasons. Because I must be in love with you. Because remember, I used to say that shit. Everything and everybody. You could be a tree stump and see that and be like, Mr. Butthead. Anyway. Shit. Woo. I'd say careful, don't show the greed. He might be like, oh, but you know. He'd be like, but no, babe, no. Baby only got eyes for you and shit and all that stupid shit. Plus, she looks like a bitch and shit, and you're like this sweet guy. All kinds take on the mother. He ain't ever gonna leave you. And obviously, you would never leave him. He's the greed. Because you probably worry about that. Or maybe not. Maybe, you know, I mean, you're married for fuck's sake, but, you know. He's on the hook now. He done signed on the dotted line. His goose is cooked. But I don't see him ever, you know. I mean, don't flatter yourself, you know. You do have that going for you. So. Kleber? Well, I don't know, Kleber. I don't know you, but I know you better than you think I do. Like I said, should I say something that I remember? Just there's one thing, that one time, where what's his name was like, hey, we got a driver. And that happened again, and I had to do that. And I was just about to suggest that, and your stupid ass said it before I did. Hey, jackass, you off duty? Huh, you had hours? Or whatever. Or maybe I was going to suggest you, I don't remember what the hell, but you beat me to the punch. Trying to figure out this shit. And you're just like, you had this look like, so anyway. So, you know what the hell I'm talking about? If you don't, then whatever. But I remember that. Because I remember all these little things that you did and said. I remember a lot of little things that a lot of people did and said. But anyway. A lot of them are pretty unimportant, though, too. Pretty unimportant, too, or whatever. Well, pretty much they all are. Because I'm different in that sense, you know, like the trip to Disneyland, you know, when I was in, I don't know, 6th grade. Disney World in Florida, not Disneyland in California, you know. All the stupid shit, Epcot Center, the rides, you know, Jaws, King Kong, all that stuff. The earthquake ride. Ooh. They didn't have Jurassic Park rides, you know. They weren't really on the scene yet, I don't think. Well, they weren't a ride. And, fuck, the thing I remember the most is go-kart racing. You can do that anywhere. You don't have to do that. It rained and then they're like, take it easy. Slow ride. Take it easy. And I, of course, you know, was like, you know, hammer down. Go-kart, right? Blah, 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 blah. Like a whopping 5 miles an hour. Go around the corner, and they were spreading the water, and I did a 360-degree turn, spin out, but I didn't crash, because superior driving skills. So, yeah. Actually, I went to these the rental carts. They weren't shifter carts, so I've never driven one of those. But what the hell? Those don't take any skill. Just go around the corner. But them ones with the single centrifugal clutch, you lose your momentum, you're done, right? It's like, oh, shit. So you got to take the corners, right? There's like skill involved. You got to wear the jumpsuit and the helmet and neck protector. They're hard to get in and out of. You know what I'm talking about, right? They're the 4-stroke engine. The shifters have like the 2-stroke, and it's just like, man, that don't take shit, man. I'm in this fucking rental cart, and those things would haul. I don't know how fast they do, 35 mile an hour or whatever, you're low to ground. And when I went around the corner, chunks of rubber would come off the tires. And I'd pass people, because, And go-karts, hello. Many a race car driver started their career in go-karts. So I've been told, okay, whatever. But, I actually passed a dude in a shifter cart. I was like, oh man, this is the greatest day of my life. And he was like, oh hell no. And then he lapped me again, So I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But man, shit, no, fuck you, man. Shifter, fuck you. Rental carts, that's where it's at. That's like winning a dogfight in a goddamn freight plane, aerial combat, shit, overshooting, coming around the corner, big old heavy bird, you're stalling out in cross control stall. Well, even then, if your wings don't rip off, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm saying, dog, the other fighter pilots, just cranking back, all the way back, throttle back, throttle up, fights on. You're in the C-130 Hercules, just cranking and banking. Well, you're banking, but you're not cranking, level out. And this is what we're going to do, and it's shit. Shifter carts, man. Faggot ass shifter boys. Anyway, I'm different. Oh man, shifter cart, man. No, we're racing in them fucking shitty ass, slow to accelerate. Lose your momentum. Nuh-uh, because that takes skill. You got to take the corner just right, just the right speed, and like I said, chunks of rubber. Any faster and I would have lost control. But no, did I? Nerves of steel. Reactions like a cat. Centrifugal. All right, here we go. You go, going. Fuck it. These aren't an amusement park. They were like real, So, yeah. Anyway, look at her shorts. She goes out in public like that. Wow. Nobody respects you. Your man thinks you're the shit. Everybody else thinks you're a fucking whore. Not necessarily talking about you, Mrs. Butthead. Well, you probably put up a good front. If they could see what I saw. Well, who's that? I think I know who that is. Oh. Did you see me up there? I think you did. That's why I said that. Fuck! fuck, it's somebody I know sees me with a bunch of food and shit under my arms. Yeah. What the hell were you doing up there, you fucking rat? Damn it. Oh shit, now she doesn't think I'm cool and shit. Just thinks I'm fat. But anyway. God damn, yeah, I'd like fucking... Because I was stocking up for like the next, 2 days, right? So I had like a Subway and like a bag of chips and some pop, it's like buy 2, get 3 free, so I'm waddled up in the counter. Yeah. You walked in there to get your little diet, wrap or whatever the hell. Shit. Such is life. What are the odds? Damn. Yeah. I think it's kind of funny. Yep, I guess we'll just leave it at that. But, God damn, company doorknob. Everybody's had their turn. Left their fingerprints all over your ass.